Alright, ladies and gentlemen, our final standard for genetics is to explain the impact of the environment and lifestyle choices on biological inheritance to include common genetic diseases and survival. Now, the length and quality of the human life is influenced by several different things: environmental conditions, personal health behaviors, sanitation, diet, medical care, gender, and your genes. Now, here's the thing about your genes. If you have a faulty gene, a missing gene, or an additional gene, they actually cause something that are called genetic disorders. Now, I want you to think back. You had a genetic disorder project that you did. You made a brochure. That's found in your notebook on page 67, where the directions were for that. And I just wanted to go over a few of the very most common genetic disorders. But you probably know a little bit more about one that you might have studied that's different. For example, Down syndrome is one particular type of genetic disorder where it's actually called trisomy 21. What that means is it actually has an extra chromosome number 21. Now, if you think back to mitosis and meiosis, we're talking about 23 pairs of chromosomes, and we're talking about having them all numbered. In the 21st pair, what you have is an extra one. Okay? Now, Turner syndrome is a little bit different because they're actually missing a chromosome. And in Turner syndrome, you have somebody who's missing an X chromosome. With that, you have only 45 chromosomes in every single cell. The person doesn't die. They have some genetic abnormalities, just like in Down syndrome. They have some different things that are very characteristic of them in Turner syndrome. But it's there. Klinefelter syndrome has at least one extra X chromosome. So you could have somebody that had 47 chromosomes or 48 chromosomes or 49 chromosomes or 50 chromosomes. That doesn't make them super, like Mr. Incredible. What that really just means is it means that it has messed up some things, and they will have some different things happen in their body that a person with normal chromosomes does not have. Marfan syndrome is another one where people get very, very tall and skinny, and the cartilage in their joints doesn't really work quite correctly. Tay-Sachs disease is a disease that has historically been found in Jewish bloodlines, much more common. Phenylketonuria is something that is affected by, I guess I don't have it over here, by people that they can't have phenylalanine. And if you look at a diet soda bottle, it'll say, caution, phenylketonurics contains phenylalanine. So they have to be careful with their diet. You also have sickle cell anemia, which in the history, or historically, it happened in primarily people who had black skin. And what happens there is the blood cells aren't round and looking like a jelly donut. They're more sickle-shaped, and they actually get stuck in the blood vessels. And then another one that people in 7th grade always like to talk about is maple syrup urine disease, and it's called that because your urine is sweet, smelling like maple syrup. So there's all kinds of different things to think about, and there's so many different kinds of genetic disorders. You just need to know about a few of them and know what kinds there are. So you can have extra, missing, or you could have damaged or altered chromosomes in each and every cell of the human body. And that pretty much takes care of it. That's the end of our biology stuff. I hope you understand it, and I hope you're ready for that test on Tuesday.